Hey everybody, it's Peter from Brantford Kia, and today we're talking used cars, specifically used electric vehicles. So let's take a look at this one. This one is stock number LU250A. It's a 2017 Kia Soul EV Titanium. This is the top of the line model. Let's go take a look. Alright, so when we became an EV dealer, this is what we sold. Now, of course, there's the new 2020 Soul EV out, and you've got lots of different options there as well now. So you've got a lot of options between used and new. We've got a couple of used EVs like this one on the lot, and we've also got new ones as well that we can get for you. New Nero EV, Soul EV. So let's take a look. This is what Kia used to do. They used to put a little bit of that greenish color on the headlamps there, so you could just identify that this was not a regular Soul. This was an EV Soul. So we'll take a look at the front here. Now, I grabbed this right before our cleanup crew could go take it into the bay. So as soon as I'm done with it here, it's going to be sent to our cleanup crew. So if you see a little bit more dirt than you'd like to see on a car in a lot, hey, these cars are come in, and I thought this is a good way to show this car is just the way it is, because I don't think there's anything to hide. These guys took care of this car, and they bought a new Soul EV. So they really liked the car they had. They just went to the newer model, and they have a little more range and a little more features than the new one. But this one is still loaded with features. So let's go take a look. One thing you can't get in the new car, and I'm going to go right ahead and talk about that, is we're going to scroll over here. What I usually do, I'm going to look straight up, and I'm going to hit this little button here. That is a panoramic sunroof. So you can't get a panoramic sunroof in the 2020 Kia Soul. That was one thing they were a little upset to lose. You can still get a sunroof, but you can't get it like this. So let's turn the radio down. We're going to take a look at the car inside. So range. Range can really vary. This is just predicted range. It's rated for 179 kilometers. Right now it depends on how you've driven. It depends on how hot and cold and all kinds of things. So right now it's sitting at 161. It is a little bit less than a full charge. But yeah, it looks like the bars are just about full. So it's probably in the 90s or so. Again, ignore predicted range. That's different than a real world range because it depends on how you've been driving. And let's sort of... There is some glare. I don't see any glare in real life. I don't know if you can see when I sit back here, but if I bring the camera close, you'll see some glare. In the center there, you have an information display. We're going to talk about that in a second. And on the right, you have a speedometer. I'm going to try to get my camera to obey me. There we go. Zooming out. You've got the center display here as well. So this is a typical Kia Soul, huge display screen. But there's a few differences. There's an EV section in here. So the EV section gives you all kinds of different information. There you go, 99%. But again, ignore that at 161. You could probably get a little bit more out of this car once we've had it for a bit. Sometimes we sit with these cars with the climate system on, and the predicted range is a little bit less. You can set your charging times. You can do all kinds of things. So you can set it to charge only when the electricity rates are cheaper if you want. There's all kinds of things you can do in those EV settings. We're going to scroll across here. We did see the door panel earlier. Kia Souls used to be square on the outside and completely rounded on the inside. Lots of round things. You can see the keyhole detail there. You can see the speaker up top there. A lot of roundness on the inside. We're going to scroll to the back seat. Those are heated back seats back there. Just the bottom seat bottoms are heated. The front seats are heated and ventilated. And that's why you see this perforation here in the seats. And this is a non-real leather. So it is a, I think they call it vegan leather. Some people call it. I'm not sure if that's exactly the correct term. It's getting very warm in here, so I am going to turn the climate system on and just turn the fan down a little bit because I'm getting too hot. It's a hot, hot day. All right, there's what you got in the steering wheel here. You've got cruise control right there. You've got that information display that we talked about earlier. So that's in the center of the dash there. There's all kinds of ways to customize that, and you can do that through these controls here. This changes the way the steering feels. So if you want something that feels like nice and easy to turn or a little bit more firm steering, sport steering, you can change that with that button there. Bluetooth controls are right there. And you've got your audio system controls there. You do have automatic headlights, so they come on automatically. Fog lights as well on this car. Down here, you can open the charge door. You can turn off that scheduled charge time. So if you wanted to plug the car in at 3 o'clock, but it wasn't scheduled to charge at 7, you just hit that button and turn off that schedule. You'll notice there's a heated steering wheel button there as well. So a lot of nice luxury features in this luxury model, titanium top-of-line model. So the titanium is the color on the outside is what they have. And it also gives you that sunroof. So if you see an EV in this generation in this exterior color, which I'll show you again right here, that is the one with the sunroof. So if you're looking for a sunroof, as long as you see this color, it should be the one with the sunroof. I'm going to pop open the trunk for a second. As you do that, you'll see it has a cargo cover here. I don't know if you can see it. It's folded back right now. So there's a cargo cover. You can fold the top like that. Underneath here, you do have a underfloor storage. And right now, the stage 1 charger is down there as well. 12-volt port in there. You got LED lights as well. So those LED lights give a nice white, rich look to the inside of this car. If you want to see more about this car, we had these cars when they were new. Maybe not the titanium. I'm not sure if we have a video on it, but we have a number of videos on any EV with this body style. You'll learn a lot about these cars when they were new. We have some of the videos are 15-20 minutes long. We talk about range anxiety, a whole bunch of other things. But if you're interested in this car or any car just like it, give us a call because we carry used or new ones. And this is one of the ones that is used. We've got a couple of them in stock right now, different styles. And yeah, we have a certified EV dealership, which means that not just our sales team is trained on these cars, also our service team and technicians are EV certified. So that really helps us out. So if you're interested in this car, give us a call, 519-304-6542. You can also find us online, www.brantfordkia.ca. Of course, the easiest way to reach us is just click that link below, and that'll take you right to our sales team. And if you want to click the Brantford Kia title in the YouTube video down there, that'll take you to our YouTube channel. And like I said, you can search there for all kinds of videos when these cars were new, and it'll go a little more in depth. So there you go, everybody. Thanks for watching.